My name is Saeed. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this great event at Rilo Azhar Mentors platform. With the mega star in the training sky today, Miss Amani Ali. Miss Amani Ali is a candidate for the master degree in English language methodology. She is a trainer of Al-Azhar and a trainer at the Ministry of Education. She is a Reno mentor trainer. She is a presenter at Al-Azhar and the Professional Academy for Teachers. So enjoy your time with the great title of Miss Amani today, Online Feedback Strategies. Thank you, Miss Amani. You can start.
Okay, hello everybody. Today we are having an essential topic which deals with online feedback strategies. We have our learning outcomes. Our learning outcomes today is to recognize the definition of online feedback, recognize the importance of online feedback, then recognize the digital tools of online feedback and how to use them with the learner. Give effective feedback in our lessons. Okay. Now, let's start. Please, Mr. Saeed, unmute Ms. Hiba Abdeldaim, Dr. Hiba Abdeldaim, and Dr. Radwa. Now, if you are having a situation in the classroom, and you are the teacher, and you are giving feedback to Dr. Hiba and Dr. Radwa. Dr. Radwa, are you here? Dr. Radwa, are you here? Please unmute Dr. Radwa. Dr. Hiba Abdeldaim, please, Mr. Saeed, unmute them. Can you hear me? Dr. Hiba and Dr. Radwa. Okay, please
Yes,
unmute.
hello, Miss Minna.
Yes, Dr. Radwa. Dr. Hiba?
Yes, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Radwa.
Yes, Dr. Hiba Abdeldaim. Okay, now I'm the teacher and you are the learner. Okay, yes, Dr. Radwa, you have great ideas, good imagination, and your moral is clear.
Thanks, Miss Amani.
Okay, I have underlined some lines if you would like to review them.
How can I correct them?
The letter B refers to vocabulary mistake. The letter S refers to spelling mistake. And okay.
With pleasure, I will do my best.
Okay, thanks, Dr. Radwa. You are our young Shakespeare. Okay, what about Dr. Hiba? Are you there? Okay, Dr. Hiba. Oh, I would like to have a conversation with Hiba. It's another dialogue. Oh, Hiba. Hello? Yes? Yes, Dr. Hiba, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you. I just had a problem with the microphone, but it's okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Hiba, your writing is so bad.
How bad is it?
You have made a lot of mistakes.
What mistakes are you speaking about?
You must make great efforts to improve your writing, Hiba.
But my mother saw the paragraph and said it's correct.
Okay, Hiba, go and correct your mistake. Okay.
Okay, Miss. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Hiba. Thanks, Dr. Radwa. Now, I would like you to share your comments about on the two dialogue on chat. We have had two conversations now. I need your comments on both of them with Dr. Radwa and Dr. Hiba. Let's begin with Dr. Radwa. Yes, Mr. Gharib. Demotivation for Dr. Hiba. What else? What about Dr. Radwa? Dr. Radwa, how did you find the feedback of the teacher here? Was it clear? Was it good? It was poor, Miss Asmahan. Thank you, Miss Asmahan. It was poor. Who else would like to share? It was helpful as you refer to the things that you need that need some work. Thanks, Mr. Ahmed. Who else? What about Dr. Heba's feedback? Yes, Miss Maha, Miss Heba wasn't constructive. Mr. Ahmed, the second one was horrible. Who else? Okay, so let's, you didn't refer to any point, Dr. Ahmed. Okay, let's move to feedback. So now we are to start with the definition of feedback. What is online feedback? Feedback in general is information given to the learner or mentee about their performance done to achieve the goals. The term feedback is often used to give information about how we are doing to reach goals, including all types of comments, praise, advice, and evaluation. But online feedback is information from an agent, such as teacher, peer, or others, about one's performance. It may be written, audio, video, or in the live synchronous web-based conference format, such as the written word, audio file, video, pre-programmed automatic reply, or live web-based conferencing. This is general definition and online, the definition of online feedback. And we would like to refer that the most common and the most effective of them is audio feedback and video feedback too. Let's move to another point. What's the importance of online feedback? The most effective type, as we mentioned, of online feedback are the audio and video visual ones. Audio feedback saves the time and effort of the teacher and the learner too. Audio feedback improves the learner's listening skills. Okay, audio visual feedback is motivating for the learner than written ones. Once you've written, you waste a lot of time. Yes, it's time consuming as well. Yes, Mr. Yusuf. Audio visual feedback encourages learner autonomy. Audio visual feedback helps learners to develop their understanding and improve their performance in light of assigned rubric. Effective feedback strategies. Okay, can you share your ideas about effective feedback strategies in the chat? Okay, moving to the chat box. Do you have any idea about that? It should be simple and short. The sandwich, instant feedback. Thanks, Mr. Sharif, Mr. Yusuf, and Mr. Ahmed. Okay, let's move. Do you agree with the following sentence? Please, together, you have to read this sentence, and if you agree, say in the chat box if you agree or disagree. Number one, do you agree or not or disagree? Number one, do you agree or disagree? Okay, number one, Number 1, you agree. Okay. Number 2. What about number 2? Effective feedback is important for weaker learners. Okay. Number 2. Okay. Number 3. What about number 3? Number 3. Yes, Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Ahmed said no. Don't agree. Mr. Gharib, no. Mr. Sharif, no. Okay. What about number 4? Number 4. Great, great. What about number 5? Saying to weaker learners who can't do the work well done, you worked well today. It's good for them. Miss Asmahan, great Miss Asmahan. Mr. Ahmed, great. Mr. Said Sahlul, excellent. Yes, yes, Mr. Hassan, Mr. Rabi, excellent, excellent, Mr. Gharib. Okay, what about number 5? Number 6. Number 6. Miss Asma. Great, Miss Asma. Miss Asmahan. Great. Okay. Mr. Gharib, excellent. Mr. Sharif, you are all brilliant. Thanks for everybody for sharing your ideas, and let's watch together. Let's see together your answers. And yes, number 1, true. It's a true fact that learners learn best when they receive informative, specific feedback about what they need to do to improve. Number 2, effective feedback is important for weaker learners and help lower the number of learners who fail. Number 3, learners improve more if the teacher gives them grades and not comments. Number 4, learners like getting comments written clearly in pencil and not in red pen. Why? Why do you think? Write your answers in the chat. Why do you think that learners like getting comments written clearly in pencil and not in red pen? Number 4, why? Why do you think it's true? So as not to feel creating. Great, Mr. Ahmed, Mr. Yusuf, psychological actual. What else? Do you feel that they get embarrassed when they feel that they see the red color? Being afraid of parents? Great, Mr. Sharif. Red color is scary, Miss Asman. Miss Radwa, red is embarrassing. Mumtaz, excellent. Okay, so let's move to another one. Saying to weaker learners who can't do the work, well done, you worked well today, is good for them. Yes, Mr. Ahmed, maybe so. It's false. What about number 6, the last one? Feedback from learners to teachers is also very important for teaching and learning. Do you think so? Yes, it's true. It's true because learners give their teachers feedback about if they want to know what do they want to know. If you know the strategy of KWL, know is the learner. If they give their feedback about they learn, the style they want to learn, everything they want to know from the teacher, will give them a good feedback in order to improve their performance inside the classroom or modify their thinking, their strategies to know how well or badly things are going. Great. Characteristics of constructive feedback. Feedback at first should be specific rather than general. You should speak about specific points, focused on behaviors rather than on the person. You shouldn't criticize or give feedback for the person. You give feedback for the idea he is discussing or he's thinking about or his performance. Consider the needs of the receiver, directed towards changeable behaviors, well timed, given in limited amounts. Yes, sandwich. Mahmoud Fathi, Mr. Mahmoud. Well thought out before being offered. Yes, sandwich. We have here the sandwich. If you look at the two pictures, the picture on left and on the right, you will find a good example of sandwich feedback. What went well, even better if, what went well. Before we start guiding or facilitating something, we should begin with positive, then speak about negative or weak points, then give positive feedback again. Here a good example. Great job. I like the confidence in your voice. I think your team's movement could be more coordinated. You communicate very clearly. Great job. We began. Boy, great job. It's a positive point. Then moved to, I think your team's movement could be more coordinated. It's a negative point, and you want him to modify. Look at the language he's using. I think your team could be more. You are not criticizing. You just give an advice or commenting in a gentle way. Okay, Mr. Raggi, because it helps teachers to change their methods and ways of treating with students. Excellent, Mr. Raggi. Great. Then ends with you communicate very clearly. Great job. It's a positive point too. Okay, let's move to another slide. Online tools to give feedback. We have here a number of tools, but the most important of them are three of them, which are most important of them. Like Animoto. Through Animoto, you can give a student the ability to make short 30-second to share video of what they learned in a given lesson. Spiral, a quick tool that gives the teachers access to formative assessment feedback. Piazza, a platform that allows teachers to upload lectures, assignments, and homework, pose and respond to student questions, and follow students about class content. This tool is better suited for older students as it mimics post-secondary class instructional formats. Okay. Before watching the videos about each tool, think of the following. What are the pros and cons about using this tool while you are watching the video? How can you employ this tool in your teaching context? And we will discuss this next after watching the video. Okay? Together, let's start. If you can hear the sound clearly, tell me. If it is not clear, just tell me. Is that clear for everybody?
Clear.
Clear. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay, this is the first video about Animoto. Let's discuss together. Let's discuss how can we fairly assess our students' online feedback without making sure that parents, stakeholders, help them do so. Okay, Mr. Said Tahlul, how can we fairly assess our students' online feedback without making sure that parents or what this word? Please write it again.
A word missing.
Okay. Listen. You now you have watched the video. Okay, let's discuss the questions together. Let's discuss the question together.
I think it's another.
Before watching, think of the following. What are the pros and cons about using this tool, which is Animoto? You have watched it. Mm. 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 What do you think? Students may forget the main task and continue on making their logos and pictures. It's a demerit. It's a demerit of the program because some students, yes, Mr. Sharif, it's a good point, okay? Because some students may forget about the main task and go on using logos and vectors. What else? They focus on pictures. Iman Hassan, فعلا. Excellent. Good point. They may forget about their main task, as Mr. Sharif said. They may be confused, I think. Yes, great. What else?
It's interesting, but it doesn't have any interaction.
It's interesting, but it doesn't have any interaction. Maybe. What else? Who is the speaker? Students will have brainstorming and get an idea. Yes, great, Mr. Ahmed. Solid feedback can be used for developing their public speaking skills. They make video for themselves. Great. They try to make story to these pictures. Solid feedback. Great.
No,
Skills. Yes. Using their own experience. Yes. Great. Non-interactive, as I think. Non-interactive. Maybe non-interactive, maybe, but what's most sure that they record what they have taken of tasks, get logos, get pictures of what they have done, register everything they do, then they receive feedback from the teachers. So they it enhances their job or their skills in using computer. Thanks, Ms. Huwaida. Okay. No idea make students express their own experience. Active with creativity. Yes. Okay. Let's move to another video. Yes.
It's not clear.
It's not clear? Okay. Just a minute.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Answer a verbal question using a computer, tablet, or phone, and you see all the answers quickly on the whiteboard. Quick fire lights. Spiral AC. Enter the code or log in and select the live activity. Their names will appear on the whiteboard. In this demonstration, the main image is on the left is the whiteboard view, and on the right is the student's device. Now ask a verbal question and click Go, and the students can now type in an answer and submit. Each at the bottom of the page tells you how many students have answered. The answers are hidden, so the students can't copy from each other. Now you can reveal the answers. The student names remain anonymous. Reveal names if you wish and click Correct if required.
Okay. Now let's move. Let's get back to our questions about was it effective, pros and cons of the tool. Mr. Ahmed, I think this one is easy. Voice wasn't clear. Did you hear the voice? Yes, clear. Keep going on. Okay. How did you find this tool? Was it effective for you? We can use it in online.
Ms. Amani, to gain your attention, please, when the session ends, we are going to log in again in 1 minute.
Okay. Say it again, Mr. Saeed.
If the session ends, we are going to log in one more time in a minute.
Okay. Okay. The first one is easier, which is Animoto. What about the second one? I think we build upon it. Yes, we build upon it, Mr. Ahmed. The first one is easier too. Yes, you can use it to make a good feedback for your students. The second is better. It's a spiral. Yeah, it's a spiral. The second one has no interaction. Yes, has no interaction, but it saves a lot of time, and you can use a number of activities there. You can ask your students to go at any time and write their ideas, answer the question. The second tool is called Spiral. The first one is called the Animoto, Mr. Rabbi, and the second one is called Spiral. Zoom the picture. Okay. This is zoomed. It's zoomed like this. Okay. The students can learn and know their mistakes with no embarrassment. Yes. They can use it easily. The second, focus on the task, not on the student. It's a point of weakness for this tool. Thanks, Ms. Iman. Thanks, Mr. Sharif.
It saves much time.
It saves much time. Better than red pen. Yes, better than red pen. Improve the performance already. Thanks, Mr. Gharib. Thanks, Ms. Venus. Improve the listening. Mr. Ahmed, the most important is the idea of online feedback you shared with us, so we can use these tools or other tools to give feedback, especially during times of lockdown. Yes. Great, Mr. Ahmed. Let's move to the third one.
To upload pic on a platform is incredibly easy and completely free for professors, students, and universities. Piazza eliminates redundant emails and creates tremendous engagement between students and instructors. Used by over 30,000 professors and hundreds of thousands of students around the world, Piazza is FERPA compliant and integrates with all major learning management systems. Professors choose to create their classes on Piazza because it has a streamlined and intuitive interface, helps eliminate email inbox clutter, and is a driver of significantly higher student participation. Some of our most helpful features include a wiki-style format, so you and your students can build a single high-quality answer, avoiding dozens of disconnected comments. Customizable polls, enabling you to take a pulse of your class. LaTeX support inline or through an editor to easily write code and equations. Code blocking and syntax highlighting for easy code reading. Rich text editing and the ability to upload pictures, embed videos, and share files, which makes it easy to post materials and generate robust discussion. Quick views of updates, unresolved posts, and unanswered questions, so you know exactly where to focus your time. Detailed class statistics that you can view and download anytime, so you can easily track and reward student and TA participation. Students love Piazza because they can get help in minutes, anytime, day or night. They are notified as soon as their question is answered, removing the need to keep checking if they received a response. Professor endorsements encourage students by letting them know that they are on the right track, and, if professors choose, students can ask and answer questions anonymously, which empowers every student, even the shyest ones, to participate. Getting started is easy and takes just 2 minutes. If you run into a question along the way, email or call us. We'd love to hear from you. Piazza, incredibly easy, completely free.
Okay.
Love Piazza because they can get help in minutes.
Okay. So Piazza is a good tool for both students and teachers. So now I need your comments and your the pros and cons. A good way of tracking the students' attendance, Mr. Muhammad Nagia, tamam, and the rate of participation. Thanks, Mr. Muhammad. What do you think? Great tool, Mr. Raghi. Ms. Asmahan, excellent. Mr. Karib, thank you for your sharing. Oh, your sharing ideas. Great ideas and a great job today. Another good one is user-friendly. Yes, helpful for shy students. Excellent. Easy and clear. Great. Tamam. Excellent. Good. Ms. Heba Ramli, Dr. Heba, the best thing is that it's easy to use. And you can use multitasks there. You can students can share and upload files, upload their work, everything they need. Very interactive and effective. Yes, Mr. Said Tahlul, great. Mr. Ahmed Abdul Salam, interesting, so interactive. You can use all of these tools in online feedback. You can use it in constructive way. You can use, yes, it's a friendly, user-friendly. Ms. Asma, great. Mr. Ahmed Farouk, excellent. Excellent. Students use them at any time or when they are ready. Anytime, anywhere. And it's not cost effective. Mr. Gharib, it enhances and achieves the lesson objectives easily. Great. Mr. Amir Hassan, it's an interactive tool. The browse and can't know the student who made the comment. So I can't know which students can, have which divisions. No, I think they have accounts there. Attract try students, great. Sufficiency, suitable for all levels, great. Suit all levels. Okay, so today we have had a good session, a great session with you, and many thanks for everybody who attended this session. And if anybody wants to ask or have any questions, please, you have 5 minutes. Thanks, Miss Asman.
You can have more than 15 minutes, Ms. Amani, for answering questions.
Okay. Mr. Farid, who has just joined, you can follow our platform and our channel, and you will find, thanks, Mr. Gharib, and you will find the video recorded there.
There will be a recorded
Mr.
after
Sharif.
the session, yes.
Ms. Abir. Okay, Mr. Said, what do you want?
Nothing. I'm just reminding my colleagues that we are going to publish the video on the platform after the session.
Yes. Okay, thanks, my dear. Very innovative. Ms. Yara, thank you. Thank you. Could you suggest? Great job. Shukran. Thanks, Ms. Samiha. Thanks for your join and your share. Mr. Khalid. What's the name of your channel? It's Azhar Mentors on YouTube. Great time, thanks. Thanks, Mr. Sharif. Thanks, Mr. Ahmed. My favorite tool is Piazza. Really, it's my favorite tool. I use it with my students. Could you suggest us a lot of references? Okay, we will share the material and references soon. Are they any more effective tools? Yes. I will share a lot of them. The other good, yes. Thank you so much, Ms. Amani. Okay, thank you. Thanks, everybody. And really, I enjoyed being with you today. And I would like to invite you to Miss Dr. Hiba Ramli session tomorrow. It will be so beneficial, and you will it will be so fruitful for you, and you will enjoy it very much. It's a new approach of teaching, and it's one of the our mentee needs. Okay, thanks, Mr. Gharib and Dr. Hiba. Okay, see you soon, inshallah. Thanks, Mr. Saeed. Thanks, Mr. Saeed. Thanks, Mr. Nabil. Thanks, everybody. Anyone wants to join our platform? Yes, it's RAM, Real Azhar Mentors platform. And if you want to join our channel, our YouTube channel, it's Azhar Mentors. Okay, and we just upload. Yes, Real Azhar, Mr. Ahmed. Could you please send the link for Piazza here? No, links are not to be uploaded here, but I can upload them on our platform.